Listen, it is the fourth quarter, 2 minutes left, and we're down 5. King Prodigy, you already know what it is. You ain't gotta ask what it was. You know the rest. Listen, I want to come and talk to y'all today, man. I want to come and chat with y'all today. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all been doing good. Hope y'all been focusing on yourselves. Hope y'all been eating good. You know what I'm saying? Taking care of business. And also, I hope you guys have been, you know what I'm saying, taking care of work jobs and things that you need to get done in life. Man, I want to talk to y'all about motherfucking getting this money and focusing on building your kingdom. Well, how I'm going to talk to y'all about that? Well, listen, first things first, you know what I'm saying? Before you get into a relationship, you want to make sure you have your crumbs built up. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be able to stay with the woman financially. You're not going to be able to stay with the woman financially if you do not have the funds. How are you going to stay with the woman financially? She's going to want you to pay the bills. She's going to want you to help out with the groceries. She's going to want you to help clean the home. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's gonna help you with. She's gonna want you to do a lot of things. She's gonna want presents, gifts. You know what I'm saying? She may need her car may break down. Excuse me. Her car may break down. And her car breaks down. She probably won't have the rainy day money. You gotta have that rainy day money. How are you going to get that rainy day money? Stack your crumbs and build your pies. Get a 9 to 5. Get a 9 to 5 fast. How old are you guys out here? I am 24. I am 24. I have a 9 to 5. I have a 9 to 5. Okay. I am 24. I have a 9 to 5. And you know what I'm saying? Ever since I got a 9 to 5, I stopped going to jail. I stopped dealing with the police. I stopped going to court. I got a new van. And I got a fiance. So, ever since I've gotten a 9 to 5, a lot of things have changed in my life for the better. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people who like to, you know, be on the streets, sell weed, sell coke, sell heroin, sell a lot of things on the street that could help them get money the quick way. You know, quick money. You know? Listen, that quick money is not going to last you long. You get what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be cool on this video. I'm trying to let you know that this money is not going to last long in these streets. You in these streets. I'm not in these streets. I'm not in the street or I'm not in these streets. I'm in the street, but I'm not in these streets. You get what I'm saying? Listen, I cannot be a person of interest and you asking for my help. I'm a person of interest. You asking for my help, but at the end of the day, you are outside on the street selling dope. You cannot be around anyone in this world who sells dope. If you know somebody who sells dope, unfriend them right now on Facebook. If you know somebody who sells dope, unfriend them right now on Instagram, Twitter, MySpace. I don't sell dope. I got offered to sell dope when I was 19 years old. I was 19 years old. I was still in high school. I think 18, 19, I was still in high school. I'm not sure. I was still in high school. You know what I'm saying? A woman approached me and she said, well, I know all the big dogs in the town. She said she knew all the big dogs in town. She knew all the big plugs in town. She knew all the big homies. I don't know if it was a setup or not. I told her, no, I'm not. I don't want to be a plug for this town. I don't want to be a plug. She said, why don't you want to be a plug? I don't want to be a plug because I don't want to. At the time, weed was illegal. And then at the time, they were already trying to legalize marijuana. This is around COVID. Like around COVID. You know what I'm saying? And she, you know, she came up to my home and you know what I'm saying? She was like, well, why don't you want to, you don't want to sell any weed? I was like, why should I sell weed? Like I'm still playing for the basketball team in high school and she's asking me to sell weed. It doesn't make any sense to me. I feel like that was a plan to get me sent to jail. On the low. Why do I feel like that was a plan to get me sent to jail? Because the weed was illegal at the time. In the state of Missouri, this is where I live, the state of Missouri. 2019, marijuana was very illegal unless you had a medical card. You got a medical card, that's your only bypass to get weed at the dispensary. Go to the dispensary, have your med card out, have your ID out. Go get the weed. Legal. Free. It's not, it wasn't, it was, the med cards wasn't free at the time. Sorry. But I could not be the person to tell her, yes, I want to sell weed. I want to sell marijuana. Because at the end of the day, if I would have been on the road, and I would have been pulled over for any odd reason, for any suspicion of distribution of marijuana, I would have been sent to jail. And I would have been a poster boy for the internet. That's not what I wanted to be on the internet for. I did not want to be on the internet to be a known drug dealer. I don't want to be a drug dealer. I never wanted to be a drug dealer. I thought about being a drug dealer, but then my homeboy put me to the side and said, we do this shit right. We do this shit the right way every time. We do not sell weed. We don't sell, ounces of weed. We don't sell quarter pounds. We don't sell pounds. We don't sell half pounds. We don't sell that. The only thing we sell is probably free game. Can you even sell that? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure you can sell free game if you open up a Patreon, open up a secret, like an app like a Patreon, But me, at the end of the day, I was not about to get I was not about to set myself up for failure, because I wanted to become a basketball star coming out of high school. I wanted to go to college and be a basketball star. Even though I'm sitting here making a video right now and talking to you guys about why you should not be selling drugs or you not be drug dealing, because you need to have a 9-to-5 to save lives and stack your crumbs up and build your pot. At the end of the day, you do not need to be a drug dealer in this world. There are so many other things for you to do to make money. So many other things you can do to make money. There's so many other things you can do to make money. Get a job. Start a business. 2 things right there. Open up a Patreon. Start a YouTube channel. You do not need to be the person of interest when there is someone saying, I want you to sell this marijuana right here. I want you to go online and try to sell weed and ship it over the seas. I want you to go online and sell weed and ship it to your cousin that's lives in California. Sorry, not California, but any other state that didn't have marijuana legal at the time in 2019. I do not remember, because in 2019 I was not worried about smoking marijuana. I was not worried about buying marijuana. I was more focused on becoming a basketball star and working on my game. How in the world are you a basketball player and you're gonna sell drugs? That doesn't make any sense. You want to be someone who's looked at as, oh, this guy came out of high school, say he took care of business. Even though he couldn't become a great basketball player, he couldn't go to the NBA or overseas. He got a 9-to-5. He stayed out the way and he became the best adult there is to be. In order for you to become the best adult there is to be, whether you're a basketball star, a collegiate student, smart, like you came out of high school with a 4.0 GPA. Now you got a full ride to Yale. You got a full ride to Purdue. Education, all expenses paid because of your education in high school. That's all a person will ever want, besides to actually go to work. Get a degree, get a job, family, wife, kids, happily ever after. Simple. It's that simple. You guys are my age, 24 and younger, 24 and older than me. You guys want to be drug dealers. You guys want to rap about being a drug dealer. Not many people are going to listen to you. Nowadays, y'all want to be out here and be hard and sell dope. Now marijuana over here is legal. Is legal. Dope legal. You know what I'm saying? When I say dope, I mean marijuana. That's dope. Dope is marijuana. Now I know, I'm in the Midwest, and a lot of people think dope is something you shoot up, something you cook on a spoon. No, over here that's not dope. Over here, dope is marijuana, and dope is legal. Dope, you can get dope at a dispensary. You can get dope at a dispensary in St. Louis. You can get dope in a dispensary in Raleigh. You can get dope anywhere. Anywhere you can get dope. Now listen. In order for you to become a good man in your own eyes, think about it. Because I'm a man and I feel like I'm a good man. I have a job. I have a fiance. I take care of the bills. I take care of myself. I get haircuts. I get lineups. I don't get haircuts, but I get lineups. You see, I got a lot of hair on my hair. You got a lot of hair on my head. You get what I'm saying? A lot of things have changed since I've been a young cat. Now, a lot of things are going to change for you since you have been a young cat. And a lot of things are going to, come to fruition about the truth about this world. That I might not be always on YouTube to talk about because I don't know. Maybe my channel might get demonetized. I don't care. I don't even have 1,000 subscribers yet. So guess what? I'm gonna go all out. Fuck it. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to letting the youth and teaching the old dog new tricks. Now I'm not saying that all dogs need to learn new tricks. Not all dogs need to learn new tricks. Because it's probably the same information that I've probably been taught as a child. Seriously. At the end of the day, when you are trying to become a good man, you do not need to be on the streets holding you not need to be on the streets holding this and then doing this delivery thing. You don't need to do that. You don't need to be Notorious B.I.G. on the street selling dope. 20 for 2 grams. You don't need to be doing that. Why? What is that gonna get you in life? You think you got a girlfriend, right? You got a girlfriend, you sell dope. You think that girl's gonna be with you for a long time? No, she's gonna go find a blue collar man. She's gonna go find somebody that makes $40,000 a year. Quick as hell. Why? Why should she do that? Because she's gonna have a safe haven. She's gonna have someone to come home to and cuddle. She's gonna have someone that can actually protect her. She's gonna actually have someone that's not on the internet getting ready to shoot someone and putting money on someone's head just so they can become a better man. No. They're not gonna do that. A blue collar man, a white collar man, a man who works a 9 to 5, he's gonna take care of that woman the best way possible. He's gonna take care of that woman. He's not gonna be on these streets talking about who need it, I got it. Who need it, I got it. Once a person is talking about who need it and I got it on the street, you will not live that long afterwards. Because listen, when it comes to drug dealers, when it comes to being on the streets, a lot of things happen on the street that interrupt someone's business. Say you a dope dealer, you a kingpin dope dealer. Someone on the street is on the come up. You took that person out. He was just on the come up. He only made about 10 good sales on that dope. He made 10 good sales on dope. And you took him out. You sacrificed him so you could become a bigger kingpin. He was a good guy. Stay off the streets. I shouldn't have to tell you guys this. You know what? Even if I shouldn't have to tell you, I'm going to tell you. Stay off the streets, stack your crumbs, build your pie. Because in the future, when there is nobody in this world who's going to protect you, it's going to be you that protects you. And if you don't have that rainy day money, if you don't have that 9 to 5, if you do not have that nice home that's warm, that you can go home to, you do not have a spouse or a fiance, and if you may not even need a spouse or a fiance. But at the end of the day, you need to have a safe haven away from what? Drug dealers, dope dealers, people who are going to put you in harm's way with the police, with the law, with the world in general. I'm telling you, because why do you think your favorite rapper on the come up, your favorite rapper is on the come up and he's selling dope? Your favorite rapper is on the come up and he's selling, that white, that Snow Bunny. You get what I'm saying? That Snow Bunny ain't gonna get them nowhere. Okay, cool. They made $100,000 this year. That tomorrow they could be in jail and that whole $100,000 is confiscated. Seriously, this is not a game because this shit happens every day. I've seen movies. I've seen news. The same thing happens every day. People sell dope. People get locked up for dope. People join gangs. People get tattoos of gangs. And then guess what? They sell dope. They get locked up, and they're locked up for life. They lose and then these dope dealers have children. Children. You have children, and you're selling dope with children under your belt. You have signed the father waiver and you still are out here selling dope. You have a child at home, son or daughter. And if you have a daughter and you out here selling dope, you have a problem. If you have a daughter and you're out here selling dope, you have a problem. Now I know many people in my school who had daughters at a young age, but they went to college. They tried to continue their basketball careers, go to college, and try to make it to overseas. One person did. One person did. One person that I know did make it overseas, and he had a daughter since high school. One person did. It's possible, but it's hard. It's hard to have a baby during basketball season, and continue and try to continue your basketball career. And you have a baby. I don't have any children yet, but listen, I'm not out here on the street selling dope. I want everybody in this world to know that if you are out here and you are out here in this community, you're walking around, you having a good time, and you see someone in the hood trying to sell some dope to you, do not take that dope. If you see anyone around here walking around trying to sell you a drink that could get you intoxicated, do not take that drink from them on the street. No. The last time I've been on the street, I literally went and got them tattooed. That's it. Last time I've been on the streets, I was literally making my way back, to my safe haven to stack my crumbs and build my pie. When I became homeless in 2023, I made sure that I was going to stack my crumbs and build my pie and get back to my safe haven. I don't care where my safe haven was. I went to go live with my dad for a long time. After a while, I stopped living with my dad because I told myself, well, it's time for me to be a man. I'm off the streets. I have my own bread. I could go get my own place. I can go get me a fiance or a spouse or girlfriend. I could go do all these things now. I got funds. I got things to have fun with. Listen, if you do not have funds, how are you gonna put gas in your van? If you do not have funds, how are you gonna put shoes on your feet? You don't have funds, how are you gonna put clothes on your daughter's back? Clothes on your son's back? Oh, you got twins? Oh, you got a wife? You got kids? Oh, and you're broke with wife and kids. You guys need to go get a 9-to-5 quick because that safe haven is gonna leave you because you're not always gonna have a safe haven. I was 22 living with my dad. I don't live with my dad anymore. I was 23 living with my dad. I don't live with my dad anymore. I got out of that situation. Why did I get out of that situation? Because my dad said, I need you to become a better man, and I need you to step up to the plate. Bases loaded. I need you to step up to the plate and hit the home run. I hit the home run, and now I'm seeing better days. I hit the home run, and now I'm seeing better days. I repeat, I hit the home run, bases loaded, and now I'm seeing better days. If you will want to see better days, you will have to stop selling dope. You will have to stop selling dope. You will have to stop being the person who infiltrates the community and illegally sells dope. Now, if you got a license to sell dope, that's different. You got a license to sell dope, cool. Go sell some dope. You got a license to grow dope, sell dope, start a business. Start a business, grow your dope, sell the dope legally under contract, get your money, pay your taxes. It's that simple. It's legal in Missouri to sell dope, but you got to do it a legal way. How hard is it for someone to sell dope? I believe if you are in the business of actually selling dope and you have a license, a degree, and a certification to sell dope, by law, you can sell dope. Point blank, period. It doesn't matter if you're 23, 22, 25, 32, 45. As long as you got that license, you got that money for that. You got $10,000 to start a business or something of that nature to start that business. You can start that business and stack your crumbs, build your pie, and open up a business. Start up that business, run the business, check on the business, get that money from the business, pay taxes on that business. Simple. Now, at the time, I do not have money to do what? Start a business and start selling dope legally. I don't have a dispensary opened up. I don't have a dispensary built up. I do not have a contract a contractor telling me this is the type of dope you need to sell. I don't have none of that. I don't sell dope. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to stay at my 9 to 5. And I'm going to go home to my safe haven. And I'm going to go pay my bills, buy these groceries. And I'm going to make sure that my family is okay. I'm going to go check in on my family every once in a while. Because I'm a man. And that's what I feel like a man should do. When your father gets old, when your mother gets old, you start to check up on them every time. Now, I have leeway to do that. I'm not a student athlete. I don't go to a D1 college. I don't average 25 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists, and 3 blocks a game. Getting ready to go to the league. I don't average that no more. I don't average that. Right now, I'm averaging 40 hours a week, groceries, bills, and that's about it. But that's cool. You do not have to feel down on you. Don't feel down on yourself because you got to stack your crumbs and build your pie. You didn't make it to the league. There's another way for you to be a man. You didn't make it to the league. There's another way for you to be a man. There's another way for you to be successful in life. I promise you. Just because you don't believe in yourself anymore in the sport that you actually are good in, listen, there are other ways for you to become a better man. And I just told you in those last few seconds. What I do not want to see in this world, but I will always constantly see, I can always like leave a player for you guys because I know you guys out here are probably stuck in the game, probably gonna feel like you're gonna get killed if you don't do this for this person. Probably gonna feel like you're gonna get off if you don't do that for that person. If you don't go to the studio and start rapping, if you don't go to the Brinks truck and bust it open and rob them, you're gonna feel like you're less than man. No, you're not. Just go listen. You need to get out the game, get out the game. You selling that white, get out the game. Go get you a 9 to 5. Go start you a business. At this point, not many people can do that selling that white because listen, the police will catch you. When the police catch you, it's over. You will be down in that cell 10 years to life. You are literally hurting the community, putting that white on these streets over here. You cannot put that white on these streets over here. The world does not accept that. Now listen, before I end this video, I want to let everybody know that I love each and every one of you guys, and you guys best know that when it comes to stacking your crumbs and building your pie, it means doing it the legal way. It does not mean go sell some dope, go sell some weed illegally. Go sell some dope to your homeboy because he wants some. No. Get you a business, start you a business, get you a contract, start you a contract, and sell that dope legally. You can sell dope legally. Build a dispensary first. Show the world that you have a dispensary. As soon as you have a dispensary, guess what? They're going to be like, look at this guy. He has a dispensary. He probably wants to sell real dope, real weed. So, till you're able to do that, stack your crumbs, build your pie, stay at your 9 to 5, make sure that you can provide for your family, make sure you can provide for your children, and most importantly, make sure you can provide for yourself first, because if you cannot, how are you going to hit the home run, bases loaded, bottom of the ninth?